Welcome to the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. I am Penn.
I am fucking Pops.
It is the Mother Cuffin' Season 3 kickoff episode. We back, baby. Man, oh man, we are back. It feels so good.
I feel like Barry.
I feel rejuvenated. We've been gone for like a month plus, and that month, I can't lie, it was a crucial break, but we are back. It is August 7th, 2023. Welcome to episode 33, the season 3 kickoff, entitled Coming In Hot.
Coming in hot.
For so many reasons. The show drops this Friday, August 10th, on all your places, the Spotify's, the YouTubes, the Apple Podcasts, wherever else you stream, so make sure you check that out. And I got a confession, Pops, like that break, bro. I know I took a whole ass break from sports. I mean, but if it wasn't the soccer World Cup, I haven't watched nothing. I ain't watched no Sports Center. I ain't watched no First Take. I mean, I haven't been on Twitter. I took the fucking month off.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a show to watch because they fired all the people that I like watching. So, like,
maybe that's the reason I haven't dialed in too.
I was a diehard JKM.
For sure.
KJM. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Not diehard, huh?
Not diehard.
JKM, huh?
JKM.
Just kidding, man.
Just kidding, man. I loved that show. That was a great show.
It was.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. I hated that they got rid of Keyshawn and Max Kellerman. Like, those were my two.
They fired Keyshawn?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. J. Will is what's left, and that's not who I would have picked.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's not who I would have.
You don't keep Keyshawn. And Max has had a hell of a run there. You keep J. Will. He's the most, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But they canceled my show. I don't have another show I really like watching in the mornings there. So I've been watching just the ESPN radio with, I don't even remember her name, but that's on in the background sometimes. But yeah, I haven't really been watching World Cup.
Yep.
And we'll talk about that. Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Like,
I usually watch Dodgers. I haven't watched a lot of baseball. So my update for that later will be lacking.
They call it mediocre and minimal. Minimal for sure.
Yeah,
minimal.
I took a break too.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Mic checks.
Yeah.
Check-ins. What's popping, bro? How you be?
I'm okay. My grandma passed away on a week and a day ago, last Sunday, which sucked.
Yeah, man.
Sucked a lot.
Yeah, man.
But she was phenomenal, and I'm going to miss her dearly. That was my last grandparent, which kind of sucks. So, yeah, like that was hurtful. So I spent some time, went to Indy for a quick trip to see the viewing on Friday and be with my dad and all them cousins and all them.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lot. My grandmother there was a total of 10 girls. So all girls, all sisters. So she was 1 out of 10.
Jesus.
Out of Daisy, my great-grandmother.
Had so much estrogen in the crib.
Had 10 girls. So, yeah, there was a lot of...
They just kept trying for that boy,
nieces and nephews and cousins and uncles and people I ain't seen. And for them, it's easy because I'm the person of color.
I was just about to say.
In the family. So, like, you can pick me up and be like, Zach, how you been? And I'm like...
I don't know you.
You... How have you been?
You.
Family good?
You good?
Good.
Oh yeah, how's so-and-so?
Job's good? Okay, cool. Yep, I've heard things. Like I've had a lot of that
for sure.
But my main homies, Aaron and Andrea, came over. I got to hang out with them, the Joes and the Brian. Like all of them people. Like
Can you just do me a favor and elaborate on how dope your grandmother and grandfather are?
Really cool people.
Like letting black people into the family in Greenfield, Ohio, Indiana in 1990, in the 80s and 90s.
It wasn't easy. It was an initial thing. I would say this: once I was born, it made it easier.
We didn't just come in and accept it. It took a minute. Time for sure.
It took a minute. There was definitely some
way to bridge the gap.
I mean, I've talked to my dad today. I have some family that was in the Klan. So, like,
is that real life?
Yeah. So to have me was huge.
You got some clan family?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Breaking news.
But when met me, that changed. Like, oh wow, like
you can like leave the clan?
Yeah. Like that changed a lot of things. And then that same person's daughter who got shunned because she started dating someone of color, they realized I met me and then wanted to rekindle that relationship. So
you know who this person is?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. So it's interesting. It's like that dynamic, but I love that family. Like I grew up in that family. Reunions were amazing. But my grandparents, let me do the math. They married. My grandmother died. She was 94, so she just turned 94 in July. July 3rd was her birthday. My grandfather, who passed 2 years ago, was 96.
That's 190 years combined, y'all.
They married when she was 17. They were together 75 years. 75 years they were married.
And that's all we're gonna say about that. Big shouts to Vivian, big shouts to Bill. Like dope people.
Yep.
I'm actually in a place, as we segue quite truthfully, where I am extremely grateful and thankful and appreciative for life right now. And I mean literal life. You know what I'm saying? Like the older we get, the more like friends of mine are passing away in their early 40s and loved ones are passing away, grandparents are passing away. So I am genuinely taking time to make sure that I appreciate all the moments that I'm in as much as I can without, doing some forward looking as we do in life. But like I'm genuinely taking shit in as I'm living through it and appreciating it. So I kind of refuse to just let my life be. I kind of live for a purpose and live on purpose, and I've been doing that. But now I notice that I do it, and I genuinely pour into it. So thank you for this season 3 kickoff. I'm mad excited about spending time with you is one of my favorite things to do. Obviously, as you know that. So yeah, man, let's just make sure that we just keep putting on for those.
Right.
Feel me?
Yo, Jimmy's.
Where your jimmies? Show summary. What
we got going on? FIBA World Cup. I think they have some sort of game tonight. We'll talk about that. NFL update. We'll kind of talk about our early 2 picks, what training camps has brought, injuries that have happened, free agents, names still out there. World Cup, USA.
Are their expectations too high? We'll discuss. Just saying.
Were they too high?
Are they too high? I mean, in general. It's moving forward and past. Are they too high? For sure.
MLB trade line.
They lost.
That's like a fill in.
I see what you did there. Yeah, I see what you did there.
Big 3.
Can't wait.
And of course, we're going to talk about some Naptown nudes.
For sure. Fine print. We got some good stuff there. Great show plan for you guys. Can't even front. We finished the season off really well. Yeah. Great feedback from our friends and fans that said you guys are rolling. So the show was clicking and we're right back at it, ready to fuzz and rock. Are you ready for this long ass season, bro?
We got a long ass season.
I mean, they're now that we've done it, we know what it is.
Yeah.
We know what it is. So you Colts fandom, sometimes fandom. But we'll make sure that we take Twitter breaks. See what I did there? Make sure we take Twitter breaks a little bit more, post games if necessary, to make sure that we don't get caught up in all the hoopla. But we're ready for this season, yo. We're so pumped up, so excited to be here. And before we go any further, we're gonna kick something off with a new game that we have created called Shot for Shot. As you can see, we got a new addition behind us. We got the Indiana Pacers Nerf hoop back there. And we're going to play a game called Shot for Shot. It's very, very simple. Pops and I have both researched some questions. We're going to ask each other. We have no idea what the questions are going to be. If we get the question wrong, we can take a shot at the Nerf hoop. And if we miss that shot, we had to take a shot.
Take a shot.
Brittany, my boo-boo, has created with her bartender skills some delicious concoction that we have no idea what it is, but it's in here, and I promise it's tasty. And missed a shot. Take a shot.
Love it.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Go.
All right. You ready?
Let's go.
Which one do I want to ask first? Hold on. Don't be looking at my screen now. All right.
It's a serious shit.
It's serious shit. I did an NFL question and an NBA question.
Are you asking one now and one at the end, right?
Correct.
Okay, I have an NBA and an NFL question. Perfect. For sure. Yep.
So I'm gonna go with the NFL one first. Okay. What NFL team has had 2 separate stretches of 30 years without a playoff win?
What, 2 teams?
What team has had 2 separate stretches of 30 years without a playoff win?
What team has had 2 stretches without a playoff win? The Jets.
No. Lions.
Jets. Fuck. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Where you want me to shoot from?
I would go right in front of the table here. See how he does here. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Kobe!
You son of a bitch.
Got him, baby.
That's home court.
Piece of cake, baby.
That's home court.
Piece of cake. Are you ready?
All right.
Danny Granger or Paul George, for their career as Indiana Pacers, who shot better from the free throw line?
Paul George.
You're absolutely right. 84.9% to 85%.
Paul George.
You are absolutely right. Shot for shot. So as you can see,
we ain't taking no shot.
You can either answer the question right or make your jumper. You ain't gotta take no shot.
See you for next round.
That is shot for shot. That was great. Moving on to shout outs. Big ups to Colts Nation, man. It's football season. We're mad excited. This past weekend, I got to kick it with Heidi, JJ Indy, Craig, Mike Cox, some of our other Colts fam, and it was dope. It made me think back to last year when we were building and when I went to training camp and just like building our friendship and building our fandom and all of the stuff that we've done since starting the show. And it's just great, man. So big ups to our day ones. Obviously, we're looking forward to keep growing, but I just want to make sure I give some shout outs to Jay Chappie, G Turner, Sarge, Joey, Gigi, Wicked, D Miller, J Mez, Andy Keller, aka Kels, Cindy, our girl Sin City, Karen, Shad, Anthony, and so many more. But I just want to make sure I shout y'all out. We shout y'all out. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the follow-ups. Thank you for always giving us, feedback on the show, how to make it better. And that's exactly why we'll keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
For sure. We're going to take a quick break. And then we're going to come back and get into Around the World. We got some more dope shit coming on the Season 3 kickoff of the 317 Sports Project with Penn Pops. We'll be right back after this, y'all. I can't believe it.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high
five. We are back with the 317 Sports Project with Penn and Pops Season 3 kickoff coming in hot. We are moving to our next segment, friends, entitled Around the World. Most of you know how we play this. If you don't know, we're going to fill you in. 5 different topics: corner shot, wing shot, top of the key, wing shot, corner shot, like we're playing around the world basketball style. With that said, we are adding a little spice to it today, coming in doing a little bit different, i.e. coming in hot.
My heart's beating so fast.
We're going to rock this Around the World segment with the twist. Most of you have heard of the show Hot Ones, right? Well, we have 5 sauces in front of us, as you can see, and we're going to eat a little sauce, talk about the sauce, and we're going to dip into the segment. For instance, we're going to go to the corner shot, eat a little habanero jalapeno sauce, talk about some FIBA basketball, and keep it moving. Pops over here to my right. I believe he said he's only had one of these sauces.
Yeah, so a few friends of mine, we've done 4 of the seasons 1 through 10 of Hot Ones, where we get together and we videotape it and we do the from 1 to 10 and
they
do
make
the wings
out of themselves.
These are new sauces. I actually opened up 4 out of the 5. I have done the bomb. That'll be an interesting one, but I have not done the other 4. So we will experience most of this together.
We gonna learn today
and see what happens.
All right. So we are kicking it off from the corner. We're gonna talk about some FIBA basketball. FIBA.
Wing sauce. I have a standard jalapeno. I thought that was especially to bring in somebody new to the hot world. Standard jalapeno. Scoville's about 2,500 Scoville scale. Kind of goes from obviously low to high. Usually people use jalapeno as a base. That's between 2,500 to 5,000 Scoville, somewhere in there. This is pure jalapeno hot sauce. So we gonna grab a little tender thing here. Just pour a little. Oh, that's good.
It's fucking nothing. This is just like
that's nice.
It's a nice little,
That's nice.
Nice little habanero kickoff. Just like a little
jalapeno kickoff. That's nice. That's not bad. Little hot.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right.
And what we're gonna do is
a million times worse than that.
Go through the whole around the world while taking the hot sauces, and we'll see how far we can go without stopping.
Okay.
Sorry for the smacking.
I'm not. We eating. Y'all know what it is. I'm not sorry one bit.
FIBA. Questions on the inexperienced roster lingers with the U.S. after the U.S. select team beat the World Cup team in 2 consecutive 10-minute scrimmages. Jesus. There's been a lot. Yeah.
That's bad, bro.
Even Gilbert Arenas has recently called out, as I think yesterday, basically just being disappointed in the U.S. and the stars that are refusing to play and represent the U.S. in general.
Is it fair that they don't want to play FIBA as opposed to like if it was the?
I agree.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, cool. Yeah. I feel them on FIBA. It's not like it's the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, for sure.
So
send some little homies.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I think that they're still going to have a pretty nice squad. They're just inexperienced, so you're going to see some growing pains with this.
They're going to take some L's.
They're going to take some L's. Tonight, we're going to really see what that chemistry looks like. I forget who they play.
Puerto Rico, baby.
They play Puerto Rico at 10.
Who ain't no punks.
Ain't no punks.
No.
So, select team led by Cade Cunningham, who just got drafted number 1 2 years ago. Handily beat
That's Detroit?
Yeah. Handily beat the World Cup roster with names like Jalen Green's on that select team. Chet Holmgren was on the select team. Langston Galloway, Keegan Murray helping. How far do we think the USA team gets?
I mean, the same place that the World Cup women's probably just got.
Right?
Like round of 16. You know what I mean? Elite 8 tops. They're not winning this.
I kind of agree.
There's no way they're winning this.
Right now, they're still betting favorites of like minus 180.
That's because they're the USA.
Because they're the USA.
For sure.
That's not bad. It's already gone away. Serbia is behind them at plus 900, but I don't think that they're going to make it.
I mean, I guess it kind of depends on like what you all expect of this team. Like, because every time one of our countries puts on USA on their chest does not mean they're about to go win it all, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's just too much expectation sometimes from World Cup to track and field to blah, blah, blah. Like, just because you got the USA on our chest does not mean we're the best at it. Like, that's just not anymore. Like, not anymore.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
Will you watch?
I mean, watch? No. Check it out. Exactly. Yeah. Check it out. Yes, but I'm not tracking games. I'm not tuning in every second. Now that I know they play at 10, I'll start at 10 o'clock tonight and see what happens there, and I'll let you know from there.
Mainly 2 reasons I will pay attention, I guess is the best way to put that, is Halliburton being the starting point guard.
I'm trying to stall this before we go to the next one.
I want to make sure that not only does he play well, but he also doesn't get injured.
That's all I care about.
That's literally what I make sure, because I want him good.
All I care about is him not getting hurt. Just keep him. Just don't get him hurt.
Yeah.
But I mean this with love. But I'm gonna watch because it's NBA niggas hooping and repping the USA. But as far as my like investment, I just can't give it. But again, they play Puerto Rico tonight. Why did I make that a capital U? I don't know. But they play Puerto Rico. Puerto. Purdue University. They play Puerto Rico tonight at 10 p.m. on FS1, which again tells you the lack of importance since it's on FS1.
Correct.
They put like Grand Prix racing on FS1.
Yeah, I don't usually watch FS1.
Congregation said amen.
Yeah.
But some of these rosters are real, bro. Did you look at any of these rosters? Bro, Canada's roster is fire. Some of these rosters are like
Canada, like
has some
like they're crazy.
Their squad is
because obviously
fire,
we had Brissett for a few seasons, and we loved him. But like to see the people coming out of Canada right now, and at some point we're gonna have Coach O on the show, who coaches up in Canada, and he used to be on me and Tink's podcast all the time with his brother Mike, and like he know. Like he was the one that said, "Look out for Brissett." Like he was the one that gave me the like. He played at the basketball place that he coaches now. Brissett played there and like showed me his picture up on the wall after he played there and stuff. So it's like, yeah, he told me like he's real. Like, bro, they got some people,
some squads, some real life squads. Canada's got a whole ass squad. Spain always comes ready to play. I mean, like, if you guys are just expecting the USA to come in here and just run through stuff, then you clearly are not paying attention.
Correct.
Wingshot. NFL update. 2 early predictions. What's the wing sauce, baby?
We've got Purple Blaze hot sauce.
Shit just went up a lot. We went from 2,000 to 30,000 real fast.
Yampa Valley. This is a blueberry habanero. And the only reason I couldn't find the exact skullful of this one because it's a very small company. But usually you go jalapeno or habanero. That's usually about a 20-ish thousand, somewhere in there. But it smells great. The blueberry in there smells amazing. I'm very actually excited about this. I actually really love hot sauces. I'm gonna put a little more on mine. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
I'm gonna tuck mine in. Mm-hmm. Is that enough? Is that okay?
Do a little bit more.
Since stop being a little bitch.
Okay. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's a jump. It has a jump. Great flavor.
Holy shit.
Great flavor. I love the blueberry.
Oh, that is tasty though.
That's really good.
That is tasty. I want a little more of that actually. I just put enough
really
on mine.
Good. That is really good.
That is actually like fire. I don't mean fire, but that's really like tasty hot sauce.
I'll put the links if you guys want to. If you end up, that they're good. I'll put the links of where you can buy them and stuff. But
bro, that's good.
This is based out of Colorado.
Purple Blaze is actually really
is fire.
That's actually delicious. Yeah. For real.
Yeah, it's definitely a jump up from the jalapeno.
But it's not too bad.
Not crazy. No, the next one's gonna suck. So we'll talk about that. What are we talking about here? What do we say? Who's coming out of each conference? It's too early to even kind of care about this, but I'm game. That's what he said. I just put his words in his mouth for him. That's what he wrote. That's what I said it for him.
He's allowed.
Yeah. So, who you got out of the AFC, NFC? What are you thinking?
You go first.
I go first? Because you typing? Mm-hmm. Who do I want out of the AFC, NFC? Are we going by division, or are we just going to go in general?
Yeah, division. I went division. I went division.
Okay. I'm gonna go Baltimore. I think Baltimore I'm gonna do AFC first. AFC North, I'm gonna go Baltimore. Cleveland's gonna be, we'll see what Deshaun Watson does coming off onto a second season. Look out for them. If he plays well, they could be decent.
Very decent.
Cincinnati Bengals, I worry about Joe Burrow's calf muscle, because think about Kevin Durant, what he had before he tore his Achilles was a strained calf muscle, and then he rushed back too soon and then tore his Achilles.
He's preaching.
So I worry about that and injuries for the rest of the year.
That's actually a very good point.
Pittsburgh Steelers, still Kenny Pickett, as much as I think he's going to be a great quarterback for Pittsburgh, I think he's still unproven. He's going to have some more growing pains going into his second year. So I'm going to go Baltimore with the addition of OBJ on the receiving for them. I like them. AFC South, I actually I think Jacksonville could be still a team to watch coming out of the AFC South.
You see somebody pick the Colts?
They're dumb. No, not yet, guys. Come on.
He tried to get me all jazzed up and into it. I was like, I'm not biting. You're not getting me to bite on that, bro.
AFC East, I'm going to give it to the Buffalo Bills there. West, I'm going to go Kansas City Chiefs.
Why not the Jets?
With Aaron Rodgers at the helm?
And their defense is fucking crazy, Pops.
It's possible.
I'm just saying, you put Aaron Rodgers with that defense last year, they win 12 games. They're like...
I wouldn't, like...
Their offensive line makes me nervous, but...
That Bills Jets,
right?
Lobbying for that division.
You see why
really
you see how I put in my
like that's gonna be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
That hot sauce was so good.
It was.
I'm gonna still go with the Bills for now, just because they're the proven one.
Snarf, my G.
NFC. I'm gonna go in NFC North. I'm gonna go Lions.
Yep.
South, I'm going to go, Lions are up and coming. They had one of the best offenses. I think they had the second best offense in the league last year, scoring-wise. Defense is coming up. Culture's coming up. Look out for the Detroit Lions. NFC South, I'm going to go, who's New Orleans quarterback now? Is that, that's Carr, right? Didn't he take over? I'm going to default to New Orleans just because I don't know who else I would pick there.
Okay.
East, Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
West, I'm going 49ers.
Okay.
They're just potent with McCaffrey and all that.
You trust
49ers.
Lance?
I think what they're going to end up doing is Lance is not going to. I think Purdy is going to do exactly what Jimmy Garoppolo does and just controls the offense.
Okay. I'm going AFC Ravens. Fuck it. I'm doing it. I have Jets/Bills on here. I'm going Jets. Ravens, Jets, Jacksonville Chiefs, and Detroit, Philadelphia, New Orleans. And I have question marks in the NFC West because I just don't know. Pops actually thinks that the Niners are going to get it done. I know the Rams are young. Seattle could do it. I absolutely have no idea. So I'm just going to go Rams. I'm going to go the opposite of you on that one, just because we have to debate it.
Yeah, I think the only thing I worry about with the Rams is that they tried to move Stafford in the offseason and couldn't find somebody to take over his contract.
Yep.
And it's kind of like,
well,
what will that do with the culture?
For sure.
When it's like, I just won you a Super Bowl.
And wanted you to be gone.
And then wanted you to be gone because, injuries, really what that is, and try to unload that contract. But it's like, you literally traded for him. He won you the Super Bowl the same year. And then you're like, okay, we good.
We good. Thank you. Your services are done.
They'll be renting me.
What's these free agents still out here you talking about?
Well, I think what's his name? Dalvin Cook's still probably the main one that you got out there. What's up, girl? Shoot.
She over here making faces at our table and shit.
Yeah, Dalvin Cook's still the main one out there. You're seeing Jets as a big target there. He was actually at their practice talking with Aaron Rodgers. Miami's making another push to go get them, to go get him. And there was a sleeper team too that mentioned Dalvin Cook. Either way, those will probably be the main two there. That should be really interesting. I think between those two, man, can you imagine
him on Miami?
I was just about to say
It's too much.
We have Tyreek Hill.
It's too much. It's too much.
But you got guys like Jadeveon Clowney still out there. Isaiah Rodgers, who played with Indy, the CB, still out there. Ronald Darby.
He can't get a job. He's gambles on his own games.
Correct.
Like he should even be on there. Like, stop it.
Ezekiel Elliott's still there.
About that food
this is how bad the market for Ezekiel Elliott is that I just heard today. I read the report that there's a possibility that Dallas just might re-sign him.
Damn.
Like, just sign him cheaper.
Like what is it with Ezekiel Elliott? Well, no.
He got his contract. He got his big contract. Did not play to it. He got his money. He held out for it, and then was like, "All right, we're good."
I think it's more than that, but I feel you.
Yeah,
I would kind of take a Jarvis Landry on my squad.
Landry, I absolutely would
take him.
But you still got. I feel bad that Bridgewater hasn't been signed yet.
It's so ridiculous.
Fournette's still out there. God, you got some great guys out here. I would still think. I don't know why I still feel like we need like either a veteran wide receiver or a CB. Something like that. I don't know.
I don't disagree.
Right?
Didn't we just get not just get Blackman? Who's our
Blackman?
Blackman, right?
Yeah, we got Blackman.
Okay. All right.
Justin Houston's still out there. I
saw that, bro.
That's like, can you bring him back to Indy cheap at 34? He played really well for Baltimore.
They just think he's too old, is what they think.
Oh, for sure.
They think.
Julio Jones is out there. I think he's done. I don't even know why he's even saying that he was.
You know that picture you sent me of Carson Wentz? I thought that was a fake picture.
Oh, did you?
I thought that was like some Photoshop funny shit.
No, it came from his.
He really did that.
He really did.
For those who don't know, Pop sent me a picture of Carson Wentz practicing in a Philadelphia helmet a Washington Redskins jersey, and some Colts shorts. And I thought it was just like him being like, meme funny. That nigga really did that.
He really did it.
I can't even. I can't even.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even. Who is your favorite team not named the Indianapolis Colts?
I've always been an Eagles fan as well.
Me too. That was mine.
Yeah, Eagles fan, because I was a huge Donovan
That was
McNabb.
mine. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, Eagles was always
Mine
the
too.
team.
Me too.
when-
Mike Vick, T.O.,
yeah.
like, bro.
Yeah, Eagles was always my
Brian
other team.
Dawkins, like,
growing up.
always
Like,
mess with them.
If I didn't watch the Colts, I was definitely checking in on the Eagles for
Mine
sure.
too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We've never talked about that.
No.
That's crazy. That mine too.
Eagles was mine.
Should players be able to gamble on games they're not playing in? You got the NFL making a whole lot of money off of DraftKings and all these other places. Should the NFL players be able to gamble on games they're not playing in to some capacity, whether it's regulated or blah, blah, blah?
I don't know. I'll say this. If you were, and I don't think it doesn't hurt to gamble on a game that you're not in, I don't know how you monitor that. Like, how do you monitor, like, you asking for bank statements as a, you know what I mean? How are you monitoring that you're not gambling on?
You have to implement to Roger Goodell and the NFL PA.
I guess like
every bet you're making monthly.
You'd have to do something similar to what I have a licensed job, right? I'm a licensed banker. Any outside activity, I own my own business, I own that. I have to go put that on a report.
There you go.
So they have to make sure that I am not giving financial information or financial help outside of what I do.
There you go.
So something probably similar to that.
It could be regulated.
That you just regulate that. So
and you only get so many bets per month, and you only.
Let's be honest, where it's going to be legal across everywhere, probably at some point in our lives.
No doubt about
You're
it.
gonna have to probably just let that happen.
It's like weed at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
They still make states it's not legal. Right, yeah.
Y'all still are on this shit?
Yeah.
All right, good point. Top of the key.
All right. Top of the key. All right, Smoky Ghost. Seed Ranch is actually one of my favorite brands of hot sauce. I use their
I'm doing very well so far. I just want to say, it's about to
smoked
get real.
jalapeno hot sauce. If you want just an everyday for like Mexican food and stuff that's not too hot, their smoked jalapeno hot sauce, highly recommend it. This is their Smoky Ghost hot sauce with ghost pepper, chili pepper, dates, and cumin. Because we're going to say it the right way. It's not cumin.
It's not.
It's not cumin.
It's not.
Cumin.
Cumin for sure.
Cumin.
Cumin.
Scoville on this one's 100,000. So,
good luck.
Yeah, 100,000 Scoville on this one. I'm gonna go right here. I have not had this one. Oh, that's a lot.
Too much. You just popped that shit right in there too. You don't even like. You want to talk about it?
Fuck. Oh man. Okay.
Is that enough?
That's fine.
Okay.
I got you. Okay. Look,
Holy shit.
it builds.
Oh my God.
It builds on that one.
I'm like hot. Like I just literally.
It's not.
Oh man. Oh man. Were you gonna say something?
It's not like overly extreme for me, but that's hot.
That's hot.
Okay.
That's hot.
Good flavor.
My tongue is not happy.
That's good flavor. I'm gonna try to not take a drink. I'm gonna let that marinate.
All right. World Cup. Yo, Smoky Ghost, Cedar Ranch. These two have actually been really tasty. I can't lie. I enjoy the flavor on both of those.
Like, you couldn't do that every day.
No,
but
no,
you
no,
could
no,
definitely
no.
add that like a small,
Like a
dip
little
to
dash
dab
for
to
sure.
a
Like
dish.
if you were marinating a bunch of wings and you put other sauces on them and put a couple of dashes on that,
That's not bad.
That would be okay. But that's still building for me.
It's still building.
It's still building for me for sure.
I
Like
got
can
a little bead of sweat.
I can
right
feel
above
it
my
like
mouth.
on the back here. Like
Yeah.
it's. Whew, all right.
100,000. That's a jump from this to this.
To 20,000 from
Yeah, that's a lot.
My eyes
Okay.
are starting to water. All right. World Cup Soccer, USWNT, Wing, Group State. You put all this stuff in here. I hate to keep making you talk, but I promise I'll keep talk soon. But you typed all this stuff in, so you want to go?
Sure. Group stage, USA versus, we're going to just go game by game here and kind of see what they did, okay? USA versus Wales won 2-0. Now, the first two wins, the first two games...
We're against nobody.
We're against nobody.
For sure.
Slow, sluggish start. That's an interesting one. Shit. Slow, sluggish start.
It's a lot of S's. It's a lot of shit going on.
Trinity Rodman scoring both goals late in the second half. I think the best part about those games was to see her out there scoring. Because a big part of this is, okay, who's now the main scorer? You know, like if, what's her name? Who's the girl, ponytail, cute. Everyone thinks
Rose
she's cute.
Lavelle.
No.
Alex Morgan.
I
don't think she's cute.
A lot of people do.
She's kind of like normal to me.
She's fine. Yeah, she's all right. She does not a lot lot for me.
She's just like, she's really petite and just like, there's a million people who look like Alex Morgan. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, she kind of looks like a bitch to me.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
for sure. I'm not mad.
So you double team her. Who's going to be able to do that since you have Megan Rapinoe coming off the bench instead of starting anymore? Who's going to be the next one? So to see Trinity Rodman out there, it's hot. Out there was very nice, scoring 2 goals, but they looked very sluggish,
lackadaisical,
and didn't know who was going to shoot, and passing was not crisp, and a lot of turnovers, and you knew right away they missed the Sauerbrunns. The Rose Lavelle didn't play in the first game. Well, she played a little bit, but she is coming off an injury. Yep. That not having Sauerbrunn pushed Julie Ertz as a CB instead of out in midfield, which you could tell she was missing on pushing.
She wasn't comfortable.
She was not comfortable.
For sure.
Now she started her career as a CB, but still, when you haven't played it in the last 2 World Cups, and all of a sudden you're forced to do that, you're not in your position that you feel comfortable with. That happened. That kind of made me be on alert for what was to come. You all right?
Yeah, I'm great.
Okay.
I'm great.
All right.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You need me to talk some even though I didn't type this in? USA versus Vietnam.
Yeah, that one.
They won 3-0. I actually watched this game. It's another game where you feel like the score should have been a lot more, and they could tell they missed some veteran leadership. Sophia Smith had 2 goals, and Lindsay Horan had 1 late. But to me, and I only caught the last little bit of the Wales game and the whole game versus Vietnam, what I would say is both of those games, they looked very disinterested.
Correct. They looked like a team that thought that they were going to win the World Cup.
There you go. Based on the fact of the letters on the front of their chest.
Correct.
USA versus Netherlands.
Tie.
1-1 tie. It was absolutely the hardest game to watch, like Pop said. The Netherlands had the early first goal in the 17th minute, and the USA tied it up late again. Horan, that's when she got in a fight with her homie and came out and had the header on the corner kick. And it was their first test against a very good team. That's actually who they played in the World Cup finals in 2019, right? That was the World Cup finals in 2019. But this is a very good point. Celebrating group exit after a tie and not playing well is the hardest part after seeing the group stages over to see them celebrate. Pops was pissed about this. We talked about it. Carly Lloyd was livid, and rightfully so. We're talking about somebody who's given blood, sweat, and tears to this program.
Taking selfies with fans and smiling
after
and
a tie,
after because you made but you play. No, you guys were not ready for this moment. Period.
Nope. And that right there, the pictures and all of that shit said a lot. Earliest exit in women's history in round of 16. USA loses to Sweden in a tight game that goes to PKs. This was the best US had played in a World Cup at this particular World Cup, but they couldn't capitalize against their goalie. That's very, very true. My question is, does Rose Lavelle's 2 yellow cards and not playing in this game
it hurt?
For sure.
We talked about that. So
that speed, man.
Me and wifey got up early and we watched this game. So it started at 5 a.m. here, and we got up, we watched it while almost falling asleep during the whole thing.
No doubt.
That is exactly what we said. Like, having that yellow card against Rose Lavelle and her being out for this game, it really, really hurt, because that is exactly the type of person you needed to come in.
That's somebody that'll break it up. Speed kills, man.
Speed kills. Having her come in to play midfield for them would have really, really helped, because they had a lot of shots on goal. I think
21.
They had 21 shots. 11 of them were on goal. So,
oh my bad. That makes yeah.
21, 11 of them on goal, near misses on a lot of those. I mean, like that goalie, goalie
so
played
hard.
out of her mind
For sure.
and she saved the game because really, you at least probably could have been 1-2-0. I would say if she had a less of a game. There was two goals where I'm like, wow, she really. Okay. I would say one. I would say I go 1-0. That you go how Haran missed that one that was bending in. Bending in, and she barely got that with her fingertips to force that out. That was that was bad. So it goes into PKs, ends in a tie, goes into PKs. U.S. misses 3 penalties.
She didn't block none of them.
All of them purely missed the goal and were overshot above or to the right of the goal. I have never seen that. Rapinoe missed one of them, and even she in her interview and afterwards smiled because she literally said,
I
can't remember the last time I missed a PK.
O'Hara missed a penalty kick. It was wild. It was wild.
Yeah.
You could tell it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I segue from there? Are you good?
Do what you gotta do.
Like I said, fastest exit in a World Cup ever. Rapinoe's done. Ertz is done. Alex Morgan's getting close. Haran is getting close. Nair. Alyssa's got to be done. She's 35. No more Carly Ward, Carly Lloyd, Tobin Heath, Kristen Press, Daw Kemper, Ali Krieger. Like, who the hell is our leader? And my other question is, have they set their own bar too high? We had a great talk about this offline the other day.
Yeah.
And we got really deep, so we don't need to go all that deep. But have they set their own bar too high?
I'll kind of breach the subject. Obviously, their main goal after the last World Cup was doing equal pay. When you're in a world kind of some misogynistic-y, they want to keep the pay where it's at.
Good old boys club shit.
Good old boys club type stuff. My fear with anything, and not that they can change what they already won or what they fought for, but is the I told you so's after then the next World Cup, you have the earliest exit and you don't look great, which can question.
They looked tired.
They looked tired because right now you can't see what the future looks like. It's not like you go, oh, perfect, those girls are gone, we blah, 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 blah. These are who's going to take over and we're going to be just the same motor that keeps going. That's kind of my fear with that. And again, not that they're going to take back what they want or anything like that. I just don't even want the conversation to be this is right.
You see?
That's the last thing I want anybody to, even in the Twitter worlds or this, those aren't even conversations that should be out because they just won the last 2 World Cups.
I was just at the gym today, Pops, and one of our clients who I love, older lady, was asking to have soccer on. She was like, well, we can't, let's watch the World Cup, but we can't watch the USA because the USA sucks. And I looked at her and I was so mad. I was like, what? Are you serious right now? How? Oh, it made me so mad.
Right.
It made me so mad.
We're a people that say, what have you done for me lately? Not, you won the last 2.
But that's not lately.
That's not lately. That's over an 8-year span. But now it's what will it look like in the future? And right now, I have the same question. Like you said, I don't know who our leaders are. You have talent. That's not even a question. But to put all of that together and have the chemistry, do we have the right coach? Because that'll be the next question.
That's where it starts.
Do we have the right coach to lead a younger version of girls? Because he might be he might be the better Phil Jackson that can take veterans and make them play together. He might not be great at coaching the younger team.
You're preaching, bro.
That just might be it.
You're preaching.
We'll see. It was very disappointing, but I think they dug their own grave because if you're only going to wait to play that well into the round of 16, I don't know what to tell you.
All right. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. Wing shot, baby. I don't even want to talk. Let's just go.
This is, if anyone's watched the show, the bomb has been Hot One staple, 3rd to right?
8th.
It's been the 8th sauce in pretty much almost every season that they've been in. Because they know the reactions of it.
I have to say I'm actually feeling myself right now because the first 3, I took them like a champ, and I'm.
as hot as Smoky Ghost was, it went
wasn't
away
bad, right?
pretty decently.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're like, oh, that's just a good flavor.
Yeah,
Like,
this ain't gonna do that.
the bomb, let me just tell you from experience, this doesn't have a great flavor. You can't hide behind that. I highly recommend doing just a couple little dabs, because that is not a fun hot sauce. I said I was never going to do this hot sauce again.
Welcome back, Pops. I love you. How's that?
For you, that's fine.
You promise?
I promise.
I'll just go a little more.
Bro.
There we go. How's that right there?
Bro.
There we go. I would tuck my head in.
Oh my God.
Go.
You're going to hate that so much. Oh my God.
Oh my whole God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh. Okay.
Whose turn? Is it Big Three?
No, it's mine. I got it. Just give me a second.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
You guys. Oh man.
Oh my God.
Oh man. You need a break? You want to go to break and come back?
No, I'm good.
Do you gonna talk about baseball right now? Oh my God. How are you gonna do this?
Okay. Okay, again, the bomb.
Oh.
That is 135,000 Scoville.
Oh my God. Yo, my mouth is watering. Like I can't even. We're not taking a break. We're ballers. We got this.
Just like I remember.
We got this.
Okay.
We got this. I need something different. We got this. Go.
Hold on. Water makes it worse, but it feels good when it's like in your mouth, but as soon as you swallow, it's
Pops
bad.
is so bad. Like my throat is like, oh my God. Oh my God. He's over here talking to Jesus.
I don't recommend buying that one. Unless you want to do something like this.
It's the only reason you never take it. It's the only thing you never use it for. Guys,
I'm going to eat an extra piece of chicken.
you guys, my mouth is like, look at my eyes. My eyes are like literally watering right now. My tongue, I don't know that my tongue has ever been this hot. Like I don't like, it feels like I just got stung by a wasp in my mouth.
This is so bad.
It's really hot.
Okay. The worst part about this one,
It doesn't go away.
It'll start to go away
And then it comes back for sure. You think that you're done.
You're not.
Nah.
Lasts for about 7 minutes, just so you know.
Okay.
All right. Trade deadline came and went August 1st at 6 p.m. I'm just going to talk about some winners and losers at the trade deadline for MLB. Winners, I'm going to start with the Rangers. Oh, fuck. The Rangers first. Rangers first.
It's so hot.
Rangers first. They brought in Max Scherzer, Jordan Montgomery, Aroldis Chapman, Chris Stratton, and Austin Hedges.
Okay.
Really, really great to bolster.
You may talk.
The roster. No, I got it. Before they go into October into playoff baseball. Really like what they did there. The Mets were in sell mode. But I'm going to put them in the winner column because they had the best selling season at the deadline for any of those teams that know that they're not making the playoffs. Highest payroll in the league, so they were really just trying to get rid of some of that salary. 6 games out of playoff contention, it was time to get rid of the fat, as I put. Angels.
My eyes are so hot.
Fuck, man. Angels, they brought in Lucas Giolito, Renato Lopez, CJ Cron, Randall Gruchuk, Mike Mostauskas, Edward Escobar. Right now, they're trying to keep Ohtani as long as they can. I still think in the offseason you're going to see him go to the Dodgers. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
But they're trying to do all they can to try to keep Ohtani. You cannot let a talent like that go. This dude is the best, one of the best pitchers in the league and the best hitter in the league right now. Leads the league in home runs. And it has like a 2.3 ERA.
I just need a little break. That's a little break.
Oh my God.
It's giving me, I got a little break.
Okay. Losers. Those are my winners.
Pops and I right now.
Fucking us. We're fucking losers. This was dumb. This was fucking dumb. All right. Losers. Yankees. Brought in Kenyon Middleton for relief. That's about it. That's all I have to really say about them. They did not do a lot to try to keep them going. You worry about...
Man, it really lingers. Like, it really doesn't go away.
You worried about Aaron Judge. He's going to be about 85% the rest of the league with that toe. Think of him about having turf toe is kind of what he's got going on right now. So that's going to be really tough to play.
It's tough to pivot, tough to run, like all that.
But he's
tough to dig in.
You'll have him in the bat, but out in the outfield, he doesn't have the speed. Running the bases, you won't have the speed. Orioles.
I just keep eating chicken.
Right. Orioles surprised first place team, but did nothing to bolster their efforts at the deadline. It's like they're still surprised they're in first place.
For real.
That's really what it is. They're like, I don't want to change anything because we don't know how long this is last.
For sure. Last. Ride the wave, baby.
That's really all I got about updates on MLB. Fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately.
You wrote in a question here. What did you say?
I did?
You fuck with the Derby and All-Star game. Yeah, I do think that they do a good job. I don't think that was always the case.
Okay.
But I think the home run derby is a huge event that everyone loves to see. I think the All-Star game and deciding on who's going to get home field for the playoffs, will it be the NL?
For the World Series, you mean?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
For the NL or the AL team.
Still hot.
Yeah. So I do love that still decides who's going to have home field, whatever you call it.
Yep.
Diamonds.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Right.
And from the corner shot, right now it's named PJ Tucker, but we got to switch that name. We got to change that name.
He doesn't hit corners.
He does not hit corners anymore, so we got to figure out somebody else who crushes it from the corner. The big three. We're gonna
hold on.
I know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right.
I shouldn't drink water.
Bravado Spice is my actual top favorite, besides Seed Ranch, brand. They are based out of Texas, I believe, but I found them in Colorado at a trade show, and I tried their blueberry ghost pepper is my all-time favorite sauce. Very similar to this one, but hotter. That one's 116,000 Scoville, is the blueberry ghost pepper. This ancho masala, more Indian spices, I literally just opened up. I've never had it because I've never had somebody that wanted to try it with me. This is 900,000 Scoville. And a reminder, we just did 136,000.
Hey, bro.
This is 900,000.
Hey, bro.
I don't know if it's good.
Hey, bro.
But we about to find out. I'm going to do this because there's some like schmegma we got to clear out here. And I'm just going to...
You gonna eat the schmegma?
Oh, hell no. I was like pushing it down.
Oh, okay.
That way you could pour out.
I was like, that's weird.
No, I don't eat schmegma.
Please don't eat schmegma. It's like tasting rat tits. My tongue is
thick.
so hot. I would stop there.
Okay.
900,000. He just be committing. That's probably not as bad as the bomb was, though. Something tells
Funny enough,
it's not as bad as the bomb was, right?
the bomb, even though it's only 136,
It's still
that's
worse.
usually the worst one
Because of the
they
way
use
that it stays.
extract.
Yep.
They use extract instead of...
How much did you put on there? Let me know.
I put just a little bit more than that. I mean, they're still hot. Don't get me
Boom.
wrong.
How
That's
that?
fine.
Put the lid back on there. Put that back up on the front.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Once you do the bomb,
Everything else.
your mouth is already burned to shit. So, that's hot though.
That's tough. I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm very proud of us. We took this like a champ. I thought it was gonna be way worse. The big three, y'all. The big three. Wow, that's hot. Fuck. Ice Cube has come out, podcast publicly, TikTok, sitting down with Stack, and I believe he sat down with the Pivot, or he sat down with All the Smoke, But he states that the NBA is not helping the big three at all from the being successful, but he's actually saying that they're doing everything they can to ensure that it's not successful. He states that he went to Adam Silver before they launched and offered him to partner, and he says no. They said no. He says the NBA looks at them as competition and works diligently to keep major networks, as in ESPN, ABC, and such, from working with them. He spoke on all of the people he's employing, i.e. coaches, players, Rick Mahorn, Lisa Leslie, Clyde Drexler, people that he continues to maintain their relevancy, and stated that they wouldn't have jobs had it not be for the Big Ten, and I absolutely agree. He would love for it, what'd you say?
You said Big Ten, Big Three.
My bad, Big Three, and I absolutely agree. He would love for it to be an incubator to the NBA, like AAA baseball or XFL is working to do. Teams represented from each NBA, team or city, whatever the case may be, players would get moved up for the Big Three, which to some capacity would mess with the G League. So I kind of understand what Adam Silver is saying there, but he isn't having it. Why do you think that is?
What?
Why?
What?
Adam Silver is not messing with the Big Three. Why do you think that is? This is fucking miserable. Nothing's helping.
No.
It's just not.
That's a great question.
Right?
Because I will say this, if any commissioner would be,
there you
I
go.
thought Adam Silver would.
There you go.
Stern? No.
Never.
No. But I don't know if he feels like, I want to be transparent. Do you feel like a league run by Ice Cube with his history is are we going too much to like the ghetto side, blah, 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 blah?
I think if you were to go look at Ice Cube before 2000, yes. But I'm talking about barbershop and are you there yet, Ice Cube, dog? You know what I mean? So like, nah.
He's not that anymore.
He's not that anymore.
Right.
He's not that anymore. It's like Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like if you look at 1992 Snoop Dogg, no, you probably should be hanging out with Martha Stewart, you know what I'm saying? But like my tongue is so hot now, bro. I'm just trying to just get through this. But what he said is the Big Three is practically doing it solo. And he said it doesn't matter if Black Lives Matter is on the court if it's not in your heart. And he thinks that this could actually be the legacy on Adam Silver's, this could be the stain on his legacy.
I don't think he'll have a stain on his legacy. But what I will say is, I don't know why they don't think of it as not a G League. Why aren't you making it like a oh my God, what do they call the retirement PGA?
Oh, okay. The senior league.
The senior league.
Okay.
It's guys that are out of the league. They probably aren't going to make the NBA anymore.
Okay.
But hey, once you've played a certain amount of years here, you're gonna be eligible, or a certain age or certain stipulations. You're just gonna be now part of the Big Three.
I'm not mad at that.
And that's where you go play afterwards.
I'm not mad at that.
It gives people that still have a little bit in the tank.
It's half court.
That can't play full minutes anymore, can't play full court anymore. But you can go play half court and 3-on-3 and save your body because you can't quite make it yet. You can't make it anymore in the other one. Why it's not the senior league, you can change the name if you want, but the retirement league out of the NBA, that's what I could see the Big Three being.
I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm actually not mad at that at all. And he actually makes a great point to me because he said, what's a better product in the summer league or in the summer than the Big Three? Would you rather watch former NBA players play 3-on-3 basketball, which we all grown up loving, i.e. Gus Macker?
Yeah.
Or would you rather watch a bunch of up-and-comers who probably aren't going to make the NBA play mediocre basketball in the summer league?
Yeah, give me the Big Three.
Feel me?
Yeah, give me the Big Three.
Feel me? So, the reason that I wanted to put on for the Big Three is because he's absolutely right. They're not getting the notoriety. We had two other topics that we couldn't remember we were going to put in around the world. And I was like, what if we talk about the Big Three, give them some love? He was like totally down. So we'll probably continue talking about the Big Three every once in a while to make sure that they keep shining that light, because Ice Cube has been putting on for the hip hop culture since the 1980s. Yep. And he deserves the love. On that note, that is Around the World Hot One style. My tongue is still freaking on fire, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back, readjust some shit. We're going to do some Naptown news. Yo, it's the season 3 kickoff episode of the 317 Sports Project. We got Naptown news coming, the fine print coming, one more shot for shot coming, and we're having an absolute blast, y'all. See you in a sec.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
We are back with the 317 Sports Project with Penn and POPS. How you feeling, bro? Quick check-in after hot ones around the world. You good?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I mean, my tongue is not great.
But that's really really it, though.
It's not in the back of my throat. That's the worst when it's back.
Because it was there. It's coming. We're on the boom, boom, boom of the roller coaster ride, I believe.
The bomb was about a 10-minute roller coaster. And
that was a lot. Good. That was that was fun. That was good. I have to honestly admit, I thought that it was going to be worse than that. I can't fake the funk.
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly surprised at my ability to...
The worst part is going 1 through 10, and you're going...
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're over here talking and chopping it up and chilling.
We're talking and trying to lengthen
for
shit.
Sure, yeah.
When you do this challenge and you're going, all right, we only stopped for 2 minutes. Next wing, that's...
Because you never get a break.
You don't get a break in all of the sauces, and you're doing 10, not 5. That's when it sucks.
Snarf.
Because 4 through 10 are all hot.
My nigga.
That's when it hits like 70,000 and you go up to 2 million Scoville.
Yeah, let's DTMing.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Naptown news, my dude.
Yeah.
Naptown news. You want to kick it off? You want me to kick it off?
Go ahead, man.
Indianapolis Colts. Let's just start it off. Too soon, but record prediction over under 7 games. Wins.
Oh, over under 7 games. I didn't even read that part.
Over under 7 wins for the season.
Under. I'm gonna go 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 6.
6 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have them exactly at 7 wins.
Okay.
I do.
Gotta push.
And then look at the schedule and tell me if that changes for you. And I put it backwards like that on purpose.
You put it backwards?
Yeah, as opposed to putting the schedule and saying how many games they're going to win. I said, how many games do you think they're going to win? Now go look at the schedule and see if you change it all.
Jacksonville week 1 loss. Houston. That's going to be hard to watch, especially for you, CJ Stroud, right?
You're such a dick.
Because you kind of want him to do well.
I want him to ball out, bro.
Lose at the same time.
Ball out.
I can see them winning against Houston, possibly, because you're going number 3 pick versus number 4 pick. There'll be a lot of stuff around that one. Baltimore, loss.
1 and 2.
Loss. Los Angeles, Tennessee, loss.
1 and 4.
Jacksonville again.
Can you split that?
You might go 1 and 1, and you might
2 and
win
5.
that one because that's at home.
2 and 5.
You might win the first one then because that one's at home.
Still 2 and 5.
Okay. Cleveland, I don't know.
3 and 5.
Yeah.
Where is that game? Oh, it's on home. 3 and 5.
New Orleans, no, loss.
3 and 6.
Carolina, look out for Carolina. I actually like the Carolina.
3 and 7.
New England.
4 and 8.
Mm-hmm. Tampa Bay.
5 and 8.
Possibly.
Right.
I still think you lose both games to Tennessee.
It's 5 and 9.
Cincinnati, loss.
5 and 10.
Pittsburgh, I'm going to go loss.
5 and 11.
Their defense is really tough. Atlanta.
6 and 11.
Las Vegas, probably not. It's Jimmy.
7 and 11. Or 7 and...
It's between 6 and 7 games. It really, really is. Like that is...
We have not seen the schedule until right now. That is crazy, bro.
That is
we hit
really...
it.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
Moving on. I'm not falling for the training camp and preseason hype again. Last year we were all up in them being a 12-5 team. All y'all people on the line talking about Colts are gonna win the division, they're gonna be sneaky. I'm not falling for that. I personally am gonna sit back and chillax.
Let me just say something.
Go, black man.
Why do you do that to yourselves? Like, why would you do that to yourselves? Why wouldn't you go... Mental health part. This is just a mental health professional asking, why would you do that to yourselves and not go, you know what? let me err on the side of caution.
Said, you know what?
Let me err on the side of caution and go, you know what? I'll be happy if they win 6 games.
Thank you.
And if they are sneaky good, you can just enjoy the ride.
Nope.
Instead of make sure you're disappointed. That's wrong with fandom.
Fandom.
Right.
Fandom.
Don't worry about y'all. Just worry about y'all. Just want to know.
I'm not
just
mad.
Want to know.
That's just a real life
y'all
professional.
Need a life coach.
That's a professional. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Let's just talk about some players real quick. JT requested a trade. Is that for real? For real?
It is for real. I just honestly still think that they're going to work out a contract before like week 5. I think like they'll see him on the sideline still work, like talking to the running backs and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone saw the interview that what's our boy that has a show, that punter, what's his name? I'm horrible with names.
Really, bro? Pat McAfee? You couldn't find Pat McAfee?
I just went through some hot sauces. My brain's not good, okay? So
what the hell is going on?
There's some. He said he talked to some insiders on what that feels like on the camp, and
they're not tripping.
They're not tripping, and said like it's been nice having them around. He goes, why I think that you're seeing something kind of come in the background is because if there wasn't good, they dance around that question.
Yep.
The fact that they didn't dance around the question makes me feel like there's some kind of rebuilding relationships and seeing if they can work something out.
Yep. Okay.
So he thinks that they're going to be signed a new contract 3-4 years by week 5.
That's beautiful. And as it should be. Pay that man, because I want to see him and Anthony Richardson do some shit together. Isaiah Rodgers. Let's just talk about him real quick and be done with it. Mad dumb. An identified Colts player placed hundreds of bets on sportshandle.com, some being on Colts games, according to apnews.com. Shout outs to them. Isaiah Rodgers seen him was about to ball out and be a big deal, and he fucked it all up.
Yeah.
Will he ever play in the NFL again?
Yes.
Okay. Pittman and Pierce seem to be mad close, clowning at practice. I personally hope that they have an offensive line and a quarterback to allow them to grow, mature, and break out some this season. What you think about that?
Yeah, I'm going to add on to...
Josh Downs?
Who?
Oh, okay, no.
I even forgot about him.
Did you?
Look, not really, but like that's not who I was thinking of.
My nigga.
Who's our Woods? Our tight
Jelani.
end. I want to see because again, what I always talk about, the first couple years in a rookie quarterback's wheelhouse,
You go to the tight end.
Go to the safety net of a damn near 7-foot tight end
who can mad athletic.
Right.
For sure.
I look to see him. He's been a sleeper for that last tight end on drafts that I've been playing on fantasy draft stuff. So Jelani Woods.
I Googled breakout Colts players for 2023, and he was one of the ones that Bernard Raymond, or whatever his name is, was named as one.
Yep.
Jelani was named as one. Sadly, Isaiah Rodgers was named as one.
He's not breaking out this year.
He's not breaking out. But yeah, Jelani was named as a possible breakout player this year. So keep doing you. And then AR5. Y'all see we got some new merch. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but we got the new merch popping off. Man, put this together. We created it. Pops approved it. Wifey printed this up just as a prototype? A little dummy. Probably should move this up some, whatever. But what you think?
Yeah, I think that's literally it. If you bring it up just a little bit, it's like that would be a high-selling shirt to me.
It's in there, right? Got that AR5 popping off.
Yeah.
We got the hoodie version as well. We'll rock that to a game or two, see what people's reaction is. Just trying new stuff out.
Yeah.
But AR5, man, they gave him the keys to the city. He's pretty much the future. Let's get it. Let's sit back and see what pops off. No pun intended.
Pops.
He's Pops. Discuss. I think our defense will be better. Second year under Gus Bradley's scheme. Yes. No. Maybe so.
Yep.
Shaq comes back.
Yep.
Nick Cross maybe does some things. Black man.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that. Shaq, he's been playing 11 on 11.
Healthy,
looking
happy.
pretty healthy. I mean, he's had a couple where he had to take a knee, but he also spent a year away.
For sure.
I'm sure he's going to have some moments where he's not quite what he was, but
I don't know if he is. Adrenaline and drugs, man.
Right. Like, you just...
Game day's different than practice.
We'll take whatever we can get from you.
For sure.
I need you to just punch out some balls.
Him and Zaire. I think Zaire's about to ball out crazy again this year. I'm excited. I'm excited about our season tickets. I can't lie. They're already paid off, so I'm mad stoked. Moving on to your Pacers, bro. What you got?
Not a lot to report right now.
No,
there's
definitely
really not. I mean, we're in that in between where not much is going on. You're seeing a bunch of like camps and maybe some players getting together down in Miami, like playing a little scrimmage here and there.
Pickleball.
Right. Like
pickleball.
We're still in vacation mode.
Yeah, out of shape.
Absolutely. Yeah. Eating, being merry.
Out of shape for sure.
I think a lot of that, you're seeing, Halliburton's going to be our one where he's playing with the FIBA. So, like, right now, nothing really going on.
No, not just like, we just got to mention the squads. Maybe there's something that you saw, somebody was out fishing and caught up, you know what I mean? Who the hell knows? Just talk about our squad.
Yeah.
What other moves would you like to make, if any, you asked? You know what, bro? I don't really know. I hate.
Whenever you are ready, you can take it from Buddy Hield is making too much money.
Clearly, we was coming in a little bit too hot tonight, yo, because we got a little power outage right fast. Just quick, boom, bloom. Happy it came back on. We was talking about Buddy Hield, I believe.
Buddy Hield.
And, $22 million. I looked it up, man. That's too much money.
That's a lot of money.
That's way too much money.
And again, I think in any history that you see with a player like that that's making that amount of money going in the last year of their contract, it's usually trade bait.
Oh, that makes me so sad. But is that why you go get a Bruce Bowen or whoever? Who do we get? Bruce Brown?
Yeah, Bruce Brown.
That's why you go get a Bruce Brown is for that reason. Who is our starting five right now? If you looked at our roster, which is like 87 players on our squad, who is our starting five right now?
Starting five, you're going to play, I'm going to go for the defensive side of the ball. You're going to go Halliburton. You're going to go Mathurin. You're going to go Bruce. You're going to go probably Obi. It'll be interesting to see how they handle our rookie Walker with Obi Toppin.
Yeah, bro.
I really think that you're going to probably, with what the point is to try to get Obi more playing time, I think you're probably going to start Obi for a little while and see what Walker does coming off the bench, and then you're going to have Miles Turner.
Wow. I just look at this roster and I'm like, who do you start? Who comes off the bench? Who do you keep? Who do you let go of? Obviously Ty has to start. You're not going to have Buddy Hield on your squad for as long as because you're not going to move him before the season starts, are you?
No,
right?
No, that's going to be an all-star break type of a trade.
Yeah, he has to start. He's Buddy Hield. He's going to start it too.
Bruce coming off the bench.
Bruce has to come off the bench,
which is fine too.
Like,
either one of those.
He has to come off the bench, and so does Mathurin has to come off of the bench, or maybe he starts at 3. Like I look at this lineup.
No, I think you're starting Mathurin going into a second year for sure.
You're starting Mathurin going into a second year for sure. Okay, so him at 1, Tyrese at 1, Mathurin at 2, and who did you say at 3? So Nwara's coming off the bench, like all these players that we like. So you say start Obi Toppin at 3.
If we go with yours, then you're going Obi Toppin at 4. So you're going Halliburton. With what you did, you're going Halliburton. You're going Buddy Hield at 2. 3, you're going Mathurin. You're going Obi Toppin at 4. Miles at 5. Bench is Nembhard, Bruce Brown, probably Naismith, and then you're gonna do.
You haven't said Walker yet.
Well, he's a power forward. So Walker, you're doing power forward for him, and then you're doing whatever center, Isaiah Jackson or whoever they.
It's kind of confusing though. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of pieces going on. There's a lot of pieces on this squad. I totally forgot we got Obi Toppin until I looked at the roster and was like, damn, we got Obi Toppin. We have Serge Ibaka on our squad. Like,
no, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't. This is not updated. He got released after that trade.
Okay.
That's not updated.
Okay, that makes me feel much better. Okay.
He never played for the Pacers.
Okay, cool. That makes me feel much better to understand
Why
that.
ESPN doesn't have that updated, I don't know. Because George Hill is no longer on it either.
Right?
He did not get re-signed.
Okay, thank you. That makes much. ESPN, stop firing people. Maybe you need to help people update some shit. Indiana Fever. Currently 7-21, horrible record, but more wins than last year. I'm actually not mad. Kind of feel like the Pacers of last year to me, if I could be honest. I would like to see 3 more wins, Aaliyah Boston's about to be Rookie of the Year for sure.
Oh, yeah.
14-8, 2.3 assists, 1.2 steals, leads the team in stocks, steals, and blocks. Stocks. I've been eating hot sauce. Leave me alone. Erica Wheeler's having a baller season, 10 points, 5 ribbies. Nalissa Smith, to me, is the breakout player, averaging 15 points, 9.7 rebounds per game in her second year out of Baylor. She had that stress fracture in her left foot last month and has been chilling since July 9th. But her last 4 games she played in, she had 27-8, 18-11, 19-7, and 17-6. Her and Aaliyah will grow and end up balling together down there in the post, I believe. And then Kels Mitchell, Ohio State's finest in her 5th year, leading the team with 16.4 points, but her 3.1 assists per game and 1.4 rebounds ain't enough to me for a 5th/6th year player.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you should be averaging 4.5
Absolutely.
on both of those if you want to help your team win.
Absolutely.
For real. 12 games left to play, 9 games at home. Can they win 3 of their last?
I think so.
3 of their last 12?
I think, again, how many of those games were this close, especially in the beginning of the season.
I'm like nervous about the power now, like waiting for it, anticipating it.
Let it ride, nigga.
I'm so happy I just said what I just said. Say less. Say less. Anyway.
We'll do the rest in the dark.
Say less. How many games was close, you said?
A lot.
How many games were close you were talking about? You're absolutely right. So, there's 3 or 4 or 5, that they could have won. So is this a success or a bust this season?
I think it's a success. They didn't release anybody they shouldn't be releasing yet. And you know what I mean? We're feeling a switch in the culture.
The fever culture is changing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Fine print?
Fine print.
First fine print of the season. Diana Taurasi becomes the first player to score 10,000 points in WNBA history. Busted for 42 points in the game that she did it in, which is the 4th in her career, which is most in WNBA history. 19 points in the 3rd quarter. Most of her season she's played have been 34 game seasons. She had 10,000 points. Mm-hmm. So you double that, 68 games, she's got 20,000 points. So she's basically up there with the LeBrons and them in the 25 to 30,000 points if she's playing 82 game seasons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, big ups to her. Do you like DT?
Oh, I love DT.
Do you fuck with Diana Taurasi?
Yeah.
I feel like she's kind of a bitch like Alex Morgan. I could be wrong about that, but I like.
But it makes her a good player.
She earned the right, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I'm okay with that.
You feel me? Surprise question for Pops. I've been holding on to this for days. Are you ready? WNBA question. Who is the Michael Jordan of the WNBA?
I have no idea.
Right?
No idea. I don't know enough history to even feel great about trying to answer that question. And I also hate that I don't know enough history of that. I have no idea who you would go.
Is it Cheryl Swoops? Is it Maya Moore?
And that's what I'm like.
Is it Teresa? Is it Witherspoon? Who is the Michael Jordan of the WNBA? What do you guys think? For all you, I've been watching the WNBA because most of y'all know, I love women's sports and I mess with women's basketball. I've got 2 daughters, watch them play basketball their whole lives. But I genuinely mess with the WNBA and women's basketball because I think, like I said before, they don't have the same skill set and the same athleticism that the men have, so they have to literally hoop.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think is the Michael Jordan of the WNBA?
Great question.
Right? Bronny James. This makes me so sad, but we got to talk about it. Suffered cardiac arrest Monday, July 24th during a practice workout. Went to the hospital, seemed to be recovering as an 18-year-old should. But I guess that my question is, and I mean this, what in the fuck is he having cardiac arrest for? Do you know the definition of cardiac arrest?
I do.
I actually typed it in here just so we could talk about the actual definition of cardiac arrest.
Yep.
Cardiac arrest, also known as sudden cardiac arrest, is when the heart stops beating suddenly. The lack of blood flow to the brain and other organs can cause a person to lose consciousness, become disabled, or die if not treated immediately. What the fuck is an 18-year-old dude having cardiac arrest for?
Makes you wonder.
Is he on that shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because you don't hear, it's not like you've heard in the James family about like a history of anything. And like, we probably will never know that. But like, that can be a lot of things. And you don't want to go straight to that. But we have nothing else to go on.
Man. Is he on that shit? I hate the fact that I have to even ask that question. I'm like kind of asking for comedic expression for the show, ha ha ha. But like, I have always wondered how LeBron James. I just have to be all the way transparent.
He's 47 years old.
I've always wondered how you could still be doing some of the things you're doing. So it'd be very easy to pass it to your son. So I don't know. I love Bronny. I love Bron. So I don't even want to be that dude to even ask that question. But I do wonder. I mean, like, he's
I think a lot of wondering.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just get some questions. Before we end the show tonight, we're going to play Shot for Shot one more time. We got that juice.
All right,
got that good juice that Birdie Dawn made.
You want to go first this time?
I do want to go first this time. All right. Trent Richardson played for the Indianapolis Colts for 2 seasons. Mm-hmm. In those 2 seasons, he played 15 games one season and 14 games the other season. Did he have over or under 7 touchdowns total?
Under.
You're right. he had 6 touchdowns.
That one I knew.
This dude had 3 touchdowns in both seasons. Horrible, dog.
One of the worst trades the Colts ever done.
Horrible, dog. Yeah. All right, you go.
All right, you ready?
This nigga ain't had no liquor tonight.
Nope. Okay. NBA question. The shortest and tallest player in the NBA once played for the same team. I'm talking about Muggsy Bogues.
The Bullets.
Fuck you, man.
The Bullets. 150 million%, baby. Yes! No shots taken on the first installment of Shot for Shot because we some geniuses. What do you think, bro? That's it.
I like that one. We're gonna get some obscure questions on here. This was our first test. I was like, you know what? I don't want to go too crazy, but I'm gonna start going a little crazy on some questions.
So he answered his correctly, both of his. Okay. I got one of mine right, and I made my free throw. You can't be mad at none of that.
That's great.
Ball so hard. Season 3 is officially underway. Episode 1 is done. We only had one glitch in the Matrix. That's because of the power. We've been here for about an hour and some change.
He needs some milk.
We're having a lot of fun, y'all. We had a great time. Trust me, we got some fun stuff coming this year. We got some interviews coming this year. We'll be at games. It's about to go all the way down. So get ready for season 3 with Penn Pops. We back, bitches. See you soon.
Peace.
Holla.
Cause I was like 2 years old, first time I heard a beat drop. Yeah. And by 3 years old, I'm learning how to beatbox. Yeah. 4 or 5 years old when I'm putting on the 45s. Final. Needle to the groove, I'm scratching up the sweet spots. Homie from the East Block, in Naptown where the fiends flock. Skip school all day, mama couldn't keep watch. Fresh fade with the Reeboks. Man, nah, nigga couldn't tell me nothing. I'm so sick in my own lane, preteen pimping, all the light skin, red bone loving. Boombox on with the headphones bumping, dreaming to find my niche. Cause I ain't really know back then when I picked up my first notebook and a black pen. That little nigga with a rhyme like this. I wasn't thinking to the days of a dope band, new EPs on a compact disc. Nah, shit, truth be told, I ain't know I could sound like this. For me back then, it was all a dream. 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 And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true. And this shit right here be the proof dreams do come true.